Have you ever been incredibly frustrated with your children and said, "Why don't you just do what I ask the first time?" I know I've found myself saying that on many occasions, definitely more than one. And I was talking with a parent about that tonight, and I just thought I'd share just a tiny little thought I have about that. Who do we really want to obey us without question, without thought, the very first time, every time we ask them to do something? What kind of person does that? I think we really need to keep reminding ourselves as parents that our children are not soldiers. We've raised our children to be little individual beings with their own preferences, with their own thoughts, their opinions, their ideas, and their own likes and dislikes about what they want to do. And if we have people like that in our lives, then essentially we're going to have to negotiate with them. If we're in a relationship, for example, then we expect to have to compromise, to negotiate, to have hard conversations, and for it take a while sometimes for us to get our message across and to hear what the other person has to say. Children aren't a whole lot different from that. When we bring children into our lives, then it is going to be harder. It is going to mean a lot of taking deep breaths and having those negotiation, compromising conversations where we hear what it is that they want, we share what it is that we want, and we try and figure out a way to get everyone's needs met. Now, sure, as parents, we have final say. Sure, as parents, that doesn't mean that we get to have none of what we want. As parents, it's really important that we put boundaries around what's okay. But does it mean that we expect our children to obey instantly every single time to everything that we say? I think once we start expecting and wanting that, we're kind of going down the track of wanting little uniformed soldiers rather than really individual little beings with their own opinions and their own ideas.